Episode 2 of the Bottle Kill Reviews. As always, like, subscribe, and comment below. Let's get into this.
Missing someone.
First up is the increasingly difficult to find Springbank 10-year-old. So I got this bottle of Springbank 10. Obviously, you'll notice the older label, which was pre-2017. I bought this one in June of 2019 on my way to a wedding in Connecticut for $55, collecting dust on a shelf. I always think back, did they have others on there, other bottles of this on the shelf? Because if they did, I should have, gotten them all. But I'm very happy that I got this one. And the interesting thing with the Springbank 10, at least to me, is that it is one that gets better with some air and some time in the bottle. This probably started off around an 8.5 for me, but eventually evolved into about a 9.25 out of 10. This is a really, really exceptional whiskey, one that does well with time, one that I will always have on my shelf if I can get it. But like I said, Springbanks in general are extremely difficult to get nowadays. So if you can get the 10-year-old at a reasonable price, in the United States, I think 80 or less is a good price for this Springbank 10. Definitely get it. You will not find a better whiskey experience at the age, at a 10-year-old age statement. So this one I highly recommend. Out of my 124 bottle kills to date, this one is ranked 49th. Again, Springbank 10. You can never go wrong with it. Let's shift gears now and get to a bourbon. First one up is the 1792 Full Proof Single Barrel Select Program from the Liquor Depot in Hartford, Connecticut. So I picked this one up for $43. At $43 to get a barrel proof, that's 62.5% ABV bourbon that can deliver like this one is a no-brainer. I've enjoyed this from start to finish, and similar to the Springbank, it gets a little bit better as you drink it down. Without a doubt, something I would replace at that price. I would give this one a solid 8.5 out of 10. I definitely recommend, if you can find a single barrel select of the 1792, pick it up, especially at that price point. Next, we are going to go back to Campbelltown and take a look at the 2018 edition of the Kilkerran 8-year-old. Now, this is the one that was matured in ex-bourbon casks. This one did not have the fanfare that the Oloroso sherried matured Kilkerrans had, but these are equally as good in a different way. I've definitely enjoyed all of my entire experience with this. Unfortunately, it's probably one I will never be able to replace again, unless I find a dusty bottle on a shelf like I did with that Springbank. But if you do ever come across the ex-bourbon 8-year-old Kilkerran, I paid around $61 for this. If you can find it for anywhere between $60 and $80, definitely worth it. The cask strength, ex-bourbon, and the Kilkerran distillate pair very well. This one I give a solid 8.75 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Definitely get this one. Out of the 124 bottle kills, I would rank this one at about 54 out of the 124. And finally, last bottle up is the Glenallachie 12-year-old. Now I picked this one up back in May of 2021, so this is a newer release of it, and it's obviously been touched by Billy Walker, which has been all Glenallichies have been getting tremendous praise over every release they have, but this one in particular may be the best of the bunch because of the value you're getting. I paid $48 for this, and this is to date the best 12-year-old core range whiskey that I've ever had, and that's excluding the cask strength special releases. This is one I'm 100% going to replace next time I make an international order. It is exceptional whiskey, and the value is impossible to beat. So I 100% recommend getting the Glenallachie 12. This one gets a solid 9 out of 10 for me. I rank it 35th out of my 124 bottle kills. So that will do it for today's episode of Bottle Kill Review. Again, this was episode 2, and if you like what you see, subscribe, like, and comment below. Stay tuned for the next Bottle Kill review. Thank you.